Let's get to the bottom of this one. Unspoken truths that I miss one. One. Tap into the minds of the people, rather acknowledge before I dismiss one. Atheists, Muslim, Christians, Buddhists, they all got usage, all got perspective. It's a collective. Get to the bottom what the truth is, where the heart's uncovered, where you detox from all of the lies you smothered. When them tries to kill you, but with faith you recover. Yeah, peel off the makeup, we finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goes regardless. Decalcify my pineal, breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe, so down me we know. Sometimes we can be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's so hard to reflect on all the juice like torture. It's on you, tell the truth.
Yeah, we about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Listen. Yeah, aim in the fit so you see in the mirror. Play with your focus and watch it get clear. Polish your crown, turn it up if you wear it. You live in the root, release what you're fearing. And watch it all rise, the righteous will hear it. They calling us twisted, I'm not even caring. Because it's unseen, the mind is too barren. They won't even heal it, they pass it to cheering. We over here healing, conversing and listening. Know that the truth isn't always appealing, but end it with healing and find your beginning. Frequency positive, what you receiving. Perception is up to you, what you believing. What you retrieving, mentally speaking. Life that they breathing, no words from a heathen. Don't know it all, but together undefeated. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen, hey. Yeah. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Praying for truth cause the world is so fickle. Keeping my mental how clean as a whistle. Attention's a trap, they can lead you astray. Steering this ship through the storm and the haze. Real conversations are lost in the greed. Others get lost in the web that it weaves. Sift through the rhetoric, uncover schemes. Knowledge inherited, this is imperative. I got a lot on my mind and I'm sharing it. Apples to oranges, it ain't no comparisons. I'm the type that'll never break character. I'm the type to make memories and cherish them. Trust intuition and doubt of disparity. Pursuing the echoes of wisdom. Chasing that moment of clarity. Conversation rather one if you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah or Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation rather one if you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah or Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice who the ears that'll listen. Who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen.
It's on you, tell the truth.
Peace, everyone. Technical issues all the time. Welcome to the People's Podcast. Today's conversation is titled, Not Everyone Celebrates the Holidays. The world paints the seasons as joyful for everyone, although many feel overwhelmed, anxious, drained, or disconnected. Some honor old traditions. Some celebrate through memories. Some choose stiffness. Some choose solitude. We are creating space for everyone and anyone who feels pressured, misunderstood, or judged during this time of the year. Your feelings are valid and your peace matters. This episode is powered by Shimmerwood CBD infused seltzers. Use the promo code The People to receive 30% off. The calm in the can. And I am Universe Badger.
I am Moon Tortoise.
This is Love Shop Buttons.
Hello. Hope all is well.
And we have DDH the Bubble.
Boop.
Boop. So
Okay.
I am still trying to share everything, but I'm gonna get into the first question. So we're gonna start off with you, Moon Tortoise. How does the holiday impact your mental and emotional energy?
It impacts a lot of people, well, everybody around me for the most part. So there's a free-floating aspect of that's going to affect me in some way, whether I directly celebrate them or not. So how does it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It kind of changes and varies throughout the years. And for years, Thanksgiving was really hard for me because my mom passed away on Thanksgiving. So years later, I'm like, I don't even like my mom. Wait a second. I like things. I like eating more, I guess. I don't know. That sounds horrible in retrospect, but like I let it ruin my holiday. It had nothing to do with it, and I actually don't even really celebrate holidays. I just hang out with other people. Hey, yeah. So it's kind of weird.
So I'm gonna ask you the same thing, Love Chap. How does the holidays impact your mental and emotional energy?
I'm gonna say it's a good mixture for how it's like more so draining than anything these days. It's always getting into peer pressure for situations I don't even want to be a part of, even though I know it's related to a whole bunch of family events and everything, where I'm just like I'm always overwhelmed with a bunch of different scenarios where I personally don't do it. I don't know why. I just always had a grudge against the holidays for some reason. Basically because it's either someone passing on, someone's always in the hospital, or someone dealing with other things or something like that. It's also to do with finances, governmental crap, churches, everything else in between. Yeah, I find it very difficult to comprehend the holidays, and a lot of people don't see my point of view. So it's like a little bit complex, I would say, for how that is.
Yeah, I can receive that. Now, for me, it affects me mentally and in my emotional energy for a lot of reasons. One, I've removed myself from the matrix of the ideal of that this is how everything's supposed to be, because a lot of things are pagan to me, and it's no longer about what it's supposed to have been about. Not when I was a child, anyhow. And then as I got older, I started seeing things differently, like all the lies in the world and how family really isn't family and they don't really love each other, and then how society has took that holiday and turned it into a money pit, and a lot of people are stressing themselves over financially, mentally, and physically whether or not they can put on and who can provide enough gifts to make someone feel loved and wanted. So there's a lot for me that it kind of messes with me because I see differently, I know differently. And now that I know differently, I can't act differently because those that know, and it's hard to unknow when you know. And emotionally, it sucks because the people that really loved it when I was younger are no longer here to celebrate it with me. So, and a lot of people passed around this time in my life too. So like this day isn't really a day of love and joy and celebration and memories because I don't remember a lot and there wasn't a lot to remember. So it's about gifts and how much someone can give somebody. And it's sad because that's not how nothing is supposed to be in this world, let alone holidays. So I have a whole mixed feeling on all of it. I just don't do it. So, what feelings come up for you during the season that people rarely talk about, Moon Tortoise?
Yeah, I will say here, I guess we are kind of focusing on one specific holiday. I
just
don't.
all.
Okay, I didn't think so. I mean, well, let's break it down then. Um, Wednesday was Human Rights Day. It was wonderful. Harry took the day off of work because he had a floating vacation, and we sat at home petting cats most of the day, catching up on chores and watching Simpsons. So, I mean, that was fantastic in retrospect. So I felt really great about it. When it comes to most holidays, my opinion has changed them because they mean a hell of a lot different than they did when I was younger. Um, so a feeling that doesn't come up as often is I miss the feeling of a family that we had would all get together back in the day. That seems to be missing. Though I believe that really close knit groups of friends, especially around my age or whatever, are starting to have like friendsgivings and friend get togethers that don't necessarily have a religious holiday aspect or anything like that. It's just people are realizing that we should get together. And I think we should do that more without the holiday to instruct us to. Family.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That food.
Welcome, SGF Graham.
Peace. How y'all doing?
All is truly well. So I'm
full
going to
of
get.
humbug.
Oh, I apologize. Go ahead, Moon Tortoise. What?
I just said I was full of humbug. Ridiculous anecdote.
So I'm going to ask you this next question, SGF Graham. How do you protect your peace during this time of year?
I think about everything else but this time of year. It's
Disassociate.
365. Yep, it's 365 days out the year. I don't need this holiday to give any gift to nobody. I don't rely on this one day out the year to be damn near bankrupt, and then I got the January. I got to come and make some deal with the bill collectors or whatever, so I can make my. I got tired of that rat race. But I love the love. But if I got to give a present, then I just think about something else.
Okay, I can receive that. Kendall, what do you do to protect your peace during this time of the year? Did I do that one? No, yeah, I did. How about this? Yeah, how about this? Do gathering drain you or recharge you, and why?
Can I say all the above when you have social gatherings where I'm like one of those people, like I want to be introverted, but not to be, what's that term? I know there's a term of it. It's like you want to be social, but you don't want to be social, but it's kind of like a mixture of things. So yeah, it's definitely draining when it comes to, I think that's the term. Yeah. An expert? I don't know.
I believe.
I know there's a word of it. I can't think of it today though. But yeah, I think it's a good collaboration of both. It's very draining and it's very stressful. So that's with me though.
So, and then my question is, do you ever feel guilty for needing space during the holidays? Hell no. I stopped feeling guilty for how I felt a long time ago. A long time ago. I cannot control how other people feel about how I feel. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to feel this way. It's my life at the end of the day. It's not theirs. And I'm not over there stomping on their parade about how they feel. They want to hang up the tree and put all the lights up and spend that money and make their electric bill go up higher. I'm not mad, and I'm not knocking on their door and saying, hey, you're bothering me with all your love and your festivities. No. So leave me alone over here at my little thing, because I'm not miserable. So it doesn't bother me no way. I could care less. I don't really care what people think of me.
I hear you. Well, Kendall, I wanted to say something for Kendall's sake. An outrovert is a person who doesn't fit neatly into the introvert-extrovert binary. It's characterized by being friendly and capable of deep one-on-one connections, but feeling fundamentally disconnected from the group identity or collective.
Dude, that's me too.
Right?
That makes more sense. Yeah, I agree.
SGF Graham, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say my family will force it on you. Like my mama know that I don't do no holidays or whatnot, and I come to the family gathering. I watch everybody give gifts and enjoy it or whatever, and my mama come whisper in my ear like, "Your gift is in the trunk. I'll leave it in the trunk." And it'd be like February or something. She'd be like, "You're gonna take this gift," da, 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 da. Like they would straight up just force it on you. They do not care what your beliefs is or not. Their beliefs is stronger than your beliefs.
See, I love that about my mom. My mom, she gives me a gift card on Amazon and says, "You have this long until you use it, and I don't care what you use it, and I'm just giving it to you because I love you, not because of anything else." I know it's because of the holiday, but hey, nonetheless, she's not pressing it on me. She's just saying, "I'm giving you a gift card. You use it on whatever you want." So I love that. Do you feel pressured celebrating when your heart is not present in it, Moon Tortoise?
Well, I'll start off by saying peace, Jabril. And do I feel? Yeah, yeah. When I feel like I don't want to be in a situation or place, which does happen a lot around the holidays, I tend to try and get the fuck away from people. Pardon my French. Yeah, wow, I feel passionately about that actually. And the holidays are hard because people will drag me into social situations, and more often than not, I get my ass jumped online for posting things about letting me go on the phone or whatever, and people are like, "Well, I just need to disengage. I need to disengage sometimes." And when I'm put into a situation where I can't do that, I get panic attacky at the very worst, or I just shut down. So it's rough and it sucks sometimes. That's when I kind of disappear, and people are like, "Oh, where'd you go?" I'm getting better.
Kendo, how do you handle people who expect you to participate more than you are or more than you can?
Well, basically, it's a simple no, or I just don't show up at all. Because sometimes if I get overwhelmed with situations and I want to be part of, and they keep on asking or getting dragged into a situation, I don't want to be part of it all. I'm like, no, I can't do it. Sorry, I'll have to be another time. And it's okay to say no when you have to. And I'm at that point where you're like, okay, you're at a certain point in life where you're allowed to be completely you without the hesitation of second guessing yourself.
Yeah. So, SGF Graham, what traditions feel meaningful and which ones feel forced?
Which what feel meaningful and force?
What traditions feel meaningful and which ones feel forced? Traditions.
Every last one of them feel forced to me. There ain't not one under the book that people don't push on you, and then when you say you don't do it, well, at least me, they give me a side eye, whatever. They, I thought you believed in the Bible. Yeah, the Bible doesn't believe in Easter though. Like, what are you talking about? Or whatever. Like, they always try to find some way to attack me, and then say, "Oh, you just not in touch with the world anymore," or something like that. Yeah, you're right. I'm not. Thank God. Good, like, but yeah, all of them forced to me. Except maybe 4th of July. Everybody will let you pass on that one if you don't want to do it.
I don't even celebrate the day that they say is my birthday because I'm only born once. I'm not born every year. That's just a day that I came here. It doesn't mean that, and it's not even a full year. It's not the actual year. So I can't wrap my head around. I don't even celebrate that stuff. All that's an illusion. It's being forced upon you. Why do I want to celebrate something that is aging me?
I treat it like my New Year. I don't celebrate January the 1st. I celebrate August the 20th. And that's my New Year.
Mine is on New Year's.
Oh, see, I'm in the house. I'm in the house New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I don't even do the what people do at the beginning of every year when they make up a lie and they never stick to it. That thing. Whatever. I don't ever do that.
Mine's on
Man,
December 31st. literally, December 31st, literally is the day that I was born. And I'm not going to celebrate that day.
I
Never.
feel you. It's
Honestly,
like my cousin with his birthday on Christmas. I never would tell him Merry Christmas. I tell him Happy Birthday. And he'd be
Yeah.
like, man, thank you, man. Merry Christmas, bro. I don't do all that. Today's your birthday. I ain't even thinking about that.
I see that. What were you going to say, Moon Tortoise?
I will celebrate any holiday by playing at your holiday party.
That'd be nice. Yeah, there
That's
you go.
about it. If you want me at the party, like ask me to play.
Book them at the party.
Yeah, really. I'll come with bells on. You see what I did there?
Yeah. Peace, peace, Ryan. Peace, peace. So, this is a question, my question, and I don't. This don't pertain to me, so I'm gonna skip it. It says, "Have you ever left a gathering early for mental health, and how did others react to it?" I don't go to gatherings. I just don't. I don't have family around here. Family is what the universe gave me. It is not the stuff that I had my DNA with. I promise you. They're pretty messed in the head, and they may think I am at the end of the day, but I don't hang out with them. I don't celebrate with them. They really ain't shit, to be honest with you. No, not one of them. My favorite people are my cousins that are not even tied close into the family anyhow. So, and they don't hang out with them neither. So I've never felt guilty about leaving anything. Like at the end of the day, like I said before, I don't care what others think of me. Moon Tortoise, I'm going to ask you this: Have you ever left a gathering early for mental health, and how did others react?
Yeah, I just answered that.
Oh,
No, I will answer it more because it bears repeating. I will say yes. My whole life, I used to when I was drinking, I would either get too blackout drunk or I just want to leave, and I would go and hide. And I remember one time I was being tailed by everybody, and they're like, "Where's Henry?" So I went and I covered myself up in the basement in a pile of. I was hoping to be clean clothes, which I think they were clean towels, but I disguised myself as dirty laundry so I could just get the hell away from everybody and lay down guilt free. I guess some of that plays into being a people pleaser is the fact that I don't want to leave and I'll kind of torture myself in situations, but I'm trying to get better at doing that. So, um, I don't know. I never felt like it was ever well received when I just absconded. And, I guess I'm with more better people who, when I say I need to get away from my mental health, they would receive that better. So I think that also pertains to hanging out with the right people who respect you to do that.
what did Ryan say?
Ryan says, I don't usually go to those too often.
Yeah. SGF Graham, have you ever left a gathering really early, and then how do people react to it?
Leave early. That's my expertise. Know how they feel about it. I really don't even care to find out. I'm Mr. Let me step outside real quick and take this phone call, and that's the last time y'all saw me. Like that's me. Like my mama called me. You must have left. Yep. Okay. Be safe. Like that's what I do. I ain't finna give nobody a reason or whatever. I'm not finna try to explain stuff to people. I'ma just leave. Do just like I do when I don't like the job. Leave at lunch break.
Good. No. Same question. Have you ever left somewhere early, and how do people react to it?
Oh, there's plenty of examples I can definitely display on. I could say for my nephew's birthday, I didn't show up for his events just to keep my peace with my sister's arguments because I'm always getting the blame or the guilt trips of something. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go today because I didn't want to. I just wanted to keep my to myself at the one point where I just said no, I couldn't do it. Even though I wished him a happy birthday and all that stuff, it was like last week. I couldn't go to my sister's house because of it. Because there's always ongoing situations where I just don't want to be part of at all. So I felt so bad, but I had to.
Listen, that peace thing is so important. You ain't even kidding on that when you mentioned that. That peace thing is so important. I'm valuing it so much every day. I'm telling you, I'm being tested. That peace thing's important. So, how about this one? Moon Tortoise. Oh, have you has losing loved ones changed the way that you approach the holidays?
Yes. Yeah, like I said, it ruined Thanksgiving for me, which I already didn't like holidays. I get really, really I have a history of being upset around the holidays because I don't know, I never quite liked them after my grandparents passed.
Yeah.
After I started seeing the world for what it was. So I don't know. My dad just passed, and I had everybody over for whatever the hell it is. I don't even like saying the names of them anymore because they're so controversial. But it was just a family gathering, and really it was a celebration to give out some of my dad's ashes to his sister and my brother and myself, and to kind of come up with a plan for that. So, damn what it stands for. It helped bring our family together, and maybe I feel differently about it now. Because you don't, everything is in perception, and that's down to these holidays and everything. Everyone's probably going to keep on doing them, but you do not have to adhere to any tradition. I don't know. There's kind of no wrong answer.
So I'm gonna ask SGF Graham. I'm trying to read which one I should ask you because none of these would pertain to you. What do you wish others would understand about your need for quiet or space?
That people didn't take it personal. It's not about them at all during that moment. When it's about you, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to be there with you. When I'm being alone, I'm regulating something with me. Where stop taking it so personal.
Mm. So a lot of these can pertain to you, Love Chap. So I'm going to ask you more than one if you don't mind. Do you celebrate through memories instead of events or parties?
I would think so. It's good collaboration for how much I want to be a part of or not to. So, yeah, mostly through memories.
So I'm going to ask you another one. What emotions surface when familiar traditions no longer include certain people?
More so old emotions when you're trying to be better for your future self. So they're kind of put aside for how I'm trying to do better and be better for my family. So I personally just walk away and just go quiet and I write it down or work on my music, go for my walks and just deal. So when it comes to certain emotions, I still kind of block them out.
Okay, okay. So my question is, does traveling feel easier than participating in holiday traditions? Man, I want to travel besides living in a relationship. I want to travel instead of doing a job. I want to travel instead of being a parent. I want to travel instead of being me. So I'm going to say, yeah, I want to travel. I just want to travel. And you know, the funny, the ironic, I don't even want to say funny. The ironic thing about this feeling that I've been having, this overwhelming feeling lately about traveling, is that I don't even like driving. I don't like driving. I don't pay attention well. And I don't think I'm a great driver. Now, others may agree with me or disagree with me. Those that rode with me can go both ways. But at the end of the day, I have this overwhelming yearning to travel that's bigger than my name and who I am as a being. If that makes any sense to anybody. If not, I'm just being transparent. Um, go ahead, SGF Graham.
You know what? I always wanted to be a ACP. That and down here in South Carolina, somebody say they're ACP. They calling themselves a area code pimp. I wanted to have somebody in every area code and that they holding in different area codes. That was my role model song back in the day. Whatever. And then when I finally got to traveling. I ain't talked to not one nobody nowhere. I just enjoyed the scenery and where I was at and what I was doing. I didn't talk to the locals unless they was in the same restaurant and I'm just asking them where's the place to go. Like, so I just that like you said or whatever, like the world is a whole I wasn't even worried about talking to nobody during that traveling moment. I was just enjoying and soaking in everything.
And I want to do things alone. I've never done nothing alone. I've never went to a restaurant and ate alone. I've never watched a movie alone. I don't do that stuff anyhow. But I want to go somewhere alone.
Man, it's the best feeling. And I don't have my license. I have drove to Colorado alone, California alone, Texas alone, Memphis alone, numerous times the different parts of Tennessee alone. And I tell you, it is the most exhilarating, all your thoughts and nobody to compete with your thoughts. And you can listen to whatever you want to listen to. Like me, I like listening to comedy when I'm on long roads. I don't listen to music per se or whatever. I like to listen to people talking about something. Like I can't do that with other people. They want to hear music or whatever. So it's like it was great. Like it got to the point to where when I had to ride with somebody else, like they wouldn't let me just go on Craigslist or something and find helper movers when I get there. And they was like, no, we got to start sending people with you. I hated it. I hated it.
I I feel both y'all on that whole thing. Except I actually want to go out and meet people because I spent a lot of time out in the wilderness alone. Um, when things got rough in life, that was my go-to is to head out like to state land and set up camp.
And not to cut you off, I want to add into what you're saying. I want to meet people. I just don't want to go with anybody that has the expectation of me being anybody besides myself. Like, and my grandson wants to go because my grandson's accepted me for me. He can go. But like, if anybody else wants to go and wants me to be somebody besides who I am, because a lot of people expect you to be this ideal image of what they want you to be instead of who you are. Like I drove with you and we didn't have the radio on.
No.
And when I do drive, I listen to audiobooks. I don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to mainstream artists. I don't care what celebrities do. They chose that. That don't get me excited. I want knowledge. I want to talk where I'm learning as I'm going. And you're very knowledgeable of things that I don't even know. I mean, it's just weird things. And you're a lot younger than me. And you speak to me about foreign language stuff that I can't wrap my head around. And you'll say things that I'm like, I think I might know what that is. Now, I don't got that often. So I want to go to the streets and to the back alleys. And I apologize for taking your comment or your own thing from you, but like I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing completely because I want to go talk to strangers and ask them why they're in the streets and what life did to them and what did they learn.
Well, I do that. I love doing that. I need to do that more. I went and did that in Ohio. It's one of my favorite things to do. But no, I'm a troubadour. At the end of the day, that's what I do, and that's really how I just go and connect with people. And I find it's almost impossible for me on social media to do that, but in real life, it works. So that's kind of what I always chase.
I can receive that. So if you could spend the holidays anywhere, where would you go and why?
Where would I go?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna sit by the ocean and play guitar.
Why?
Because it's warm. if I never see another piece of snow fall from the sky or the temperatures drop below 85 degrees again, I'll be the happiest cat in the world. Meow, 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 meow. And I'll go and check out all the Christmas lights on whatever beach I have. That'd be really nice.
Stop. Rewind and repeat because it went blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I would go spend Christmas on whatever beach. Yeah, I would go look at the Christmas lights on the beach. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, the
It's
last
not
part
cold.
got choppy for some reason. And I want to let anybody know who's taken anything I say personal by any time I say things. That's a problem with them, not me. Because at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with no one. It's just that I want to go and be free. And I can't be free. I can't be free to be me without it affecting others. And I'm just ready to be free to not affect no one. I just want to be me. So, what does your ideal, let me see. I'm going to ask you this, Love Chops. What does your ideal holiday look like with zero expectations attached?
Does walking around naked count?
Oh, no, yes, please.
Oh, okay. That's so me right now. I want to go naked somewhere and go maybe to Cuba, go on vacation, travel. Just one of those ones. Just be sporadic and just do it without hesitation. You can
I'm gonna
join
change
me.
my answer.
You want to change your answer and be naked too?
Yeah, whatever Kendall said.
Me too. I'm with Kendall. SGF Graham, are you there?
Yeah, I'll never forget the first time I went to California, and I was like, I wonder if they really have nude beaches like they say. And I found one, and I was heels heading that way, walking the beach, and my boys couldn't believe it. I was like, hey, y'all can stay up here. I'm going down here. I'm going down here to say I did it. And when I walked down there, I just saw a bunch of people that was like 20 years looking older than me. I was like, nah, I'm good. I like maybe when I get to Miami, I'll look in Miami.
It's not that beautiful, I promise you. Welcome, V. You have to unmute your mic.
Sorry, I was getting out of another live, y'all. I'm multitasking like a you-know-what tonight. Oh, my gosh.
I feel that.
Can you hear me? Okay.
So, what does the ideal holiday look like to you with zero expectations attached? We're all
that's
getting
what we're
naked.
talking about? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate it like I did before. My views are completely
so what's your ideal holiday?
I don't have one anymore. I've lost the identity because I don't know how to celebrate it anymore. My views have shifted, so this is a loaded question for me right now. I'm still processing it, honestly.
Well, none of us celebrate it either. We're all going to a beach and getting naked alone.
Oh, thank God. I'm over here cringing like,
let's go. You're invited.
shit.
Yes, let's go. Your invitation open. Let's go. Don't mind me.
None of us do the same. So you're okay.
People in the comments, y'all coming with us?
The truth has been revealed to me, and I no longer can partake in that bull. I can't do it.
Yeah, I said that at the beginning. I said, once you know, how can you unknow?
Oh my God.
It's hard to unknow.
I can't unsee dolls' heads that are made of children's heads. I can't. What? Oh God.
This is the best podcast for you. I promise you.
Oh, thank God. These are my people. Finally.
Yeah.
I was on a rant in the other thing about some stuff that I was sharing with Kendall before I was coming on, so I was ranting.
Yeah. So Kendall, you need to read your question.
What am I reading?
Your question in the comment.
Oh, my question or the statement. So sorry. Don't mind me. Okay. So yeah, when it comes to You shouldn't have to be present to be in the presence type situation when you're always being forced to be a part of things where you don't have to be. And you're allowed to leave the room anytime you feel like you need to. So when it comes to certain types of parties and all that stuff, I find it's very sporadic and hard to deal with too, just for trying to be social and all that stuff. I can't do it these days. It's too much. So yeah, you're allowed to leave anytime you please. That's pretty much it.
We're talking about in here or talking about with holidays?
Any type of holiday, really.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. In a little bit in live. Okay. Yeah, you're talking about in general the holidays.
Just any place you go that people are celebrating.
Okay. Sorry, I came in late.
So yeah, I promise
Almost
you,
40 minutes.
you're not the oddball in this whole thing. I promise you, because we are all the same.
The only thing is your signal's so darn muddy. I'm having a hard time hearing you. Am I the only one there? Maybe it's me. You have
No,
good insight, and I want to hear it.
her
Yeah,
voice is
me. Oh, okay.
Me or Kendall?
yeah. No, you. Do you have
Me.
Bluetooth on or something?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold
Okay.
on one sec.
It's
Just
the
because I
Bluetooth.
want to hear what you got to say, it sounds great.
Is that better?
Yes, it was the Bluetooth.
It's the earpods. The AirPods.
Yeah.
The earpods.
Oh, your voice is in 4K now. Perfect.
But now
So
I can't hear you. I might need to switch phones. Hang on one sec.
okay,
The other one's charging though, so it's like
let me see if
I
SJ can hear again. Oh, better. Okay. And if
the
you
one
leave
on
and
this
come
phone.
back, you might have to leave and come back.
Okay. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Appreciate y'all. Hold on.
Yes.
How do I leave? Okay.
There's an orange
Be
door.
right back.
Okay. Or peach. There you go. So S. Jeff Graham, what message would you share with others who feel alone during the holidays?
I don't know what to say about that. Um, it's a process. I mean, the first time I didn't celebrate was when my kids, my two oldest, moved to New York, and the first holidays started rolling around, which was so awkward to me because for the last 5 years it was them with me, and now it's just me, and I'm finna go to my mama house with all my family, with their family, and I'm just gonna pop up by myself and answer these tons of questions that they're gonna ask me about my kids and my now ex-wife or whatever. So I just started staying home, and it took maybe 3 years of not being involved before I mentally just started doing other things during that time or just relaxing and catching up on stuff. But for 3 years, I was a wreck. I knew I had to get through it, so I kept persisting. But I was a wreck with breaking out of the traditions. So I really don't even know if I have an answer to give somebody for that one itself. Give it time.
Okay. I'm going to ask everybody that question because that's a nice question. And I'm going to go to you, V. What message would you share with others who feel alone during the holidays?
Yeah, y'all are coming in hot. Like y'all making me think already. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I'm alone this holiday for more than one reason. And I'm not really ready to talk about it all publicly yet, but Kendall knows. But my family's also all over the place, and this is like the first holiday that I've been aware of what they all mean, and then so it just there's like this disconnect because all my life I've celebrated a certain way, and now I don't even know what to do with myself. So I'm facing being alone. I was sick for Thanksgiving, so I was alone for that, and I'm like, huh. But it's honestly like kind of peaceful because it's a break from all the craziness of life. And so it's kind of a reset time for me too. I'm doing more podcast episode stuff, and then now I'm dealing with some health things. So I'm kind of in and out of my little job, and so I'm just like, it's just some me time. I don't know. So I mean, for me, it's kind of a breath of fresh air. I'm not in the midst of all this running around with a chicken, like a chicken with my head on backwards. I have to go to the store and I have to buy this, that, and the other. I got to buy gifts for all these people and all. Oh my god! Like, and I stress enough about other shit, so I don't. I don't
Yeah.
have to deal with all that headache and feed into wasting my money on some.
So Moon Tortoise, what message would you share with others who feel alone during the holidays?
Try going to a soup kitchen. It's a good experience. Or yeah, like B said, change it up. Be with yourself for once. You owe it to yourself to have some peace in your life. You know, and you're not invited. You don't have to invite yourself to everything, and you can take a breather from life. Use the holiday to recharge.
So mine is my thing is, what message would you share with others who feel alone during the holidays? If you feel alone, that means you have to have some internal work going on, because once you get to know yourself, and you will enjoy yourself, because you're never lonely with your best friend, and that should be you. So if you feel lonely during these holidays, you might have to do some shadow work, and you might have to dig in deep and do some healing. That's my personal opinion, because I am over 400 or 500 or 600 miles away from anybody who knows me my whole entire life, in a situation where a situation, and by choice, and I love it. I love the choices that I make, because of lessons that I learn. I'm not ungrateful, and I don't regret anything, and I'm proud of me. But I promise you, I don't feel alone when I'm with me. I don't have to worry about me pleasing anybody, or worrying about what their expectations of me being me, because I love the shit out of me. And I'm about to be 51, and I just learned this. I just learned how to love me correctly. So I don't care, really, at the end of the day. If me loving me hurts you, then maybe you should learn to do it. So if you feel lonely at the end of the day during this holiday, learn yourself. Really learn who you are, because I bet you're amazing. And I bet you won't feel lonely no more. And you'll find what is looking for you and searching for you once you find you. It just comes to you. The universe blesses you with amazing, amazing people. Everybody here on my panel is my family, and it's none of them is by the blood. It's all because the universe gifted me them. So find out who you are, and love you, and love being with you. And I have the best friend in the whole world besides Moon Tortoise, and that is my four-legged dog. And that mug, he's been there through some stuff. Solid, been there through some stuff. Never judged me, never yelled at me when I was kind of an ass to him, and loves me unconditionally, and licks his balls in front of me. I can't be mad by that. Can't be mad at him. Damn it, Moon Tortoise. I'm kind of envious.
Why?
I don't want to lick his balls, but man, if I had balls, I'd lick mine too. I'm just saying.
Oh no, for sure. No, dead nuts. Dead nuts. Love cats too. Love the cat.
So let's get into one more real quick question, and we got something new that we're gonna do after we give everybody some positive. Everybody does their positive quotes. Tom Schul. Tom Schul is somebody very dear to us. It was our father. and Tom Schul passed away recently. And we stumbled across, and I say we because I live vicariously through Moon Tortoise's pocket, his left one. And we found a book. And Tom Schul, very educated, very wise, very diverse, spoke different languages. I didn't know it was an opera. One heck of a singer. I did not know that. So many wonderful things are stumbling across since Tom Schul has passed that we are finding out, and we're going to read this book. That's not a little piece of this book on every episode.
You want me to read a piece of his book?
Not yet. We're going to do the positive quotes first, but we're going to end it with whatever Tom Schul says.
Okay.
Do the outro. I'm going to do the outro. I'm going to do the outro after you end it with whatever Tom Schul says.
Okay.
So one more
Yes.
question. One more question. So I'm going to ask each of you guys something different. One more question, though. And I'm going to start with Kendall on this one. When you walk into a holiday gathering, what silent battle are you carrying that no one can notice?
I would say grief, depression, and anxiety. They all have silent battles that I don't talk about, and that's okay.
Okay. So I'm going to ask V this. If you could tell your family the real truth about how the holidays make you feel, what would you finally say without fear?
Oh shit.
They never brought you here.
If I could, what would I say without the
Yeah.
fear? If I could let that go
Yeah.
to my Catholic family? I would, I guess, just have to go balls to the wall, for lack of better verbiage, and just be like, I don't believe in the bullshit anymore because I've been shown the truth, and that, like, I know now that it was all lies and I can't celebrate it that way. I mean, it's not even the right date, and I'm like, I can't do it. And like I said, you can't unlearn what you learn. My husband told me all of it, and I'm like, what? I mean, I was just mortified, and that I've lived like that, believing all that my entire life. I was ashamed. So I mean, it just, I can't partake in it anymore. But I unfortunately am placed in situations like work and things like that, other environments where I have to just kind of go along with the flow, but I'm not gonna go like above and beyond in my home or in like what I'm wearing, things like that, to like be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like before I would dress up and this, that, and the other, and all of them, and I don't do that anymore. And so I would just kind of tell them, like, you do you, and I'm gonna do me, and I just choose not to celebrate it anymore. I hope I answered that right.
No, it's whatever's right for you. Your opinion matters, and that's all that matters is how you feel. There ain't no right or wrong.
This is what I'm working on, my fear.
That's okay.
Saying the wrong thing. It just literally got me in trouble. That's what I was talking to Kendall about tonight. I'm like processing.
There's no wrong thing here, I promise you. I say whatever the hell I want to, and I don't care who it hurts, because at the end of the day, my intent is not to hurt nobody. I'm just being honest.
Exactly.
So,
I'm 46, and that's what I'm going through. The journey that you just went on is like literally where I'm at. I'm at that midlife crisis. Like,
yeah, and I don't even call it a midlife crisis. I call it menopause. Menopause.
yeah,
Menopause
Ugh.
with a learning of love and boundaries.
I call it anxiety with ADD, with like, y'all make my fucking head hurt, and I'm trying to figure out where I belong, but I know that I feel like this, and then all of that like mixed together somewhere.
So, SJF Graham, I technically, and to be honest with you, transparent, I don't have a question for you, but I want you to say whatever you want to say, because none of these questions pertain to you. I don't have a question for you.
Ah. Nah, I was just gonna, the one thing I wanted to speak on when we was talking about what would you tell people, or maybe a resolution to not being able to be around or basically not doing holidays anymore. Um, Now if you in your feelings because you just got to be in the in crowd and something's going on over there, then I don't have an answer for you. Whatever. But if it's, the people that, oh, I'm gonna miss my loved ones, it's 364 more days out the year. Go see your loved ones and talk to them within them 364 days. And I promise you that Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, or whatever it is, won't seem that serious because you deal with them anyway. Like I straight up let my kids know that I'm by the age of 6 or 7. My kids would look at people when they would be like, "What you getting for Christmas?" And they'll look at them and they be like, "I get more out of the other 364 days." I let them know that every time. Whatever, you would get more from me all year versus that one day. And they understood it. So if kids can understand it, and I know these adults can.
I apologize to my son because I was one of those moms that did everything. The PTAs, the parent, all of it, Girl Scouts, wrestling. I'm talking all of it, crafts, cookies. I did all of it. Halloween parties at my house. Put flour on the ground and pretend I was Santa Claus and walked in it. I mean, I did it all. I wrote letters out of a page in the Bible. I was pretending I was like the tooth fairy, and because that paper's that rice paper. I did it all. I'm telling you, I did it all. And I convinced my son that there was a Santa Claus again at 13. And it was the hardest thing ever. I went up to that stranger and that pedophile guy and told him, take a picture of my kid and all this other stuff and tell him his name. I did it all. And I apologized to my son when he got a little older. I'm talking a lot older, once he started having kids. And I said, I used to say, if you believe in God, good things will happen to you and blessed and all this other stuff. I mean, I said it all because I was by the book Christian and went to school and went to Awanas, did all that stuff. It was forced. I apologized. I apologized for everything I did not know. And I said to him, I do believe in the great I am, the I am, the beginning and the end, whatever that may be. Not the pushed version that is being forced upon you. And I apologize for passing that on to you. And if I could undo anything, I would do everything the same because I wouldn't learn what I know now. I forgive me. Now you have to go forgive yourself and do that shadow work that I put upon you, and I can't do anything about it. So now it's your turn to do therapy, and that's what I'm apologizing for, because I didn't mean to fuck you up. I was just trying to figure it out, and now I know. Fuck, I fucked you up without intentionally knowing. I mean, I did it all. I took him with me on the Black Friday, and he went with me and picked out his own gifts, and I did it all. I was a mom, and then realized I was actually brainwashing him and fucking him up along the journey, and I can't undo it. Fuck. I didn't know no better, and now I do. I can't do it again. Now that I know, I can't unknow. So, Moon Tortoise, what is your positive message? And then I want to hear your dad's thing. I mean, everybody their positive message, and then I want to hear your dad's thing.
Yeah, I was in a positive message. My positive message is holidays. I guess one of the main reasons I really don't celebrate them is, well, you know what, V, your last answer didn't seem so crazy. I'm more in line with that. I find a lot of the aspects of the religious aspects of the holidays to be so unimaginably distasteful to me that I choose to not participate in them. And the other holidays, I just find them too exhausted to really deal with people on a level. So I don't know, they get to me. But I don't know. There's like these little candies that come out at Christmas. They're little Palmer's dollar store peanut butter cups, and they're amazing. So they only come out at Christmas time. So you can get those at Christmas. So, I mean, find your little peanut butter cups. in amidst all this chaos, and then unwrap them and eat them because they're awesome.
There you go. What's your positive message, V?
Keep sneaking up on me quicker than I'm ready. Dang it. I'm not lit enough for these questions yet, y'all. I come up with my best shit when I'm like,
We're an extreme podcast.
You're what?
Extreme.
Dude, you guys are fucking awesome. Like, I love it. This is helping me with my situation with like mine, because my podcast is in its infancy. It's like 3 months, not even 3, but no, it's December. Oh, it's like 2 months old. But anyway, what I've learned. Are we just saying positive message relating to the topic, or just in general?
Just positive message and anything. Whatever. Just positive message.
Do not let, and I'm going to say it unfaith focused, do not let people try to steal your shine. No matter how much you think someone is for you, I swear to you, I have learned too many times, even as recently as hours ago, they are full of shit. If somebody seems like just, no matter who it is, even your own blood, you have to question everybody's intentions and take what they say with a grain of salt. Because at the end of the day, not everybody has your best intentions at heart. No matter how much you think they do, they don't always. And I've learned it countless times, and it happened, like I said, just again today. And I went to bed and I took a nap, depressed and anxious as hell, wanting to stop my podcast and my business, everything, because of 2 conversations, 2 completely different conversations, but one primary. And I was like, I'm letting somebody have that much power over me. This is exactly my problem right here that I'm working on. Why did I let them have that much power over me for that period of time? And how can I do that differently?
Send me a friend request.
Same, please.
Stop looking at me through the mirror of life and send me a friend request.
I was going to say, I want to link up with you guys anyway.
It just happened to me literally while I'm on the show, I swear. Send me a friend request.
Like on here? I have no, or are you talking about on TikTok?
No, after the show. But I said
okay.
Whatever, everything you just said happened to me just now on the show. So send me a friend request. You're mirroring my life.
Oh my God.
It's okay. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. But at the end of the day, what is your positive message, SGF Graham?
Yeah. Positive message. Let's see. I didn't have one at first or whatever until V said what she said or whatever. Before I do the positive message, V, on what you said, practice on not needing control.
She's leaving.
That was the hardest thing for me. Ooh, that was the hardest thing. Oh, she went off. Well, whenever you talk to her, have her practice not needing control. And the podcast will go smoother. But what it was my positive quote was celebrate the little wins just like the big wins. And she's not on here. I was about to congratulate her for 2 months and running. Oh, you back on here. So celebrate the little wins just like you do the big wins. That's my positive quote. And with saying that, congratulations on your 2 months and running. And hope you have plenty more.
And also, he said, if he can tell you anything, don't battle with
I can't hear her again.
Is it me or everybody? Can you hear me, Moon Tortoise?
I can hear you better.
Oh, okay, it's him. He also said, if you battle anything, don't battle having to have that control. Don't battle that. Allow that to be what it is. Because long as you maintain self-control, that's all that matters. And don't battle with it. Just allow it to be. Basically. I got ADHD too, and I don't smoke weed or nothing no more, so I don't really remember exactly word for word what he said.
I was going to say, can you elaborate? Because I'm getting bits and pieces.
I can't, I don't know exactly word for word. I really have ADHD also.
Enjoy the party. ADD sucks. I talk in circles on my podcast. I got criticized for that too, and I was like, "Yo, but like I'm telling my story. Like what?"
It's okay.
Big congrats on the podcast, especially for 2 months. I hope you got all that. I have ADHD too.
I do know that part, but he said he wish he could tell you to not battle control. And I can't elaborate. SGF Graham's a really elaborate person. He would have elaborated it for you, but he can't hear me no more. So, but yeah, he would have got more in depth with it and what he meant by it. Cause he likes to be matter of factual. He doesn't like the, here he comes again.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
waiting
I
for
was
him.
gonna say, where is he?
There he is. SGF Graham, tell her what you said about control.
Um, the hardest part for me, and it sound like it's your hardest part, learn to practice letting go of control.
There it is.
That's still my hardest part. Like I'm outside walking my dogs and they pull the other way, I be ready to wring their damn neck. Boy, we walking this way. What's wrong? I have to tell my there you go, wanting control again. Like I'm constantly talking to myself, like boy, you got to stop that. You don't control nothing but you. You don't control everything else. You know that's still my big problem. I guess it's the Leo in me, but I need that control, and if I don't have it, a lot of times I malfunction. I don't know what to do without the control or whatever. I just go isolate myself.
Told you he'd elaborate because I told you he's all about detail. He ain't gonna just shade something. He'll let you know.
I have control issues my whole life, and boy, we should do a whole podcast on that. That'd be fun. I have a very good system of how I deal with that.
My
And
issue is
we
people
can't
controlling me. So that's what's messed me up is being controlled in one way or another, and like falling into boxes and having to do things a certain way. So I'm trying to just be myself and navigate, and I adapt to my environment. But that made me look unauthentic to some people.
not your problem.
I want to see your podcast. Just not to judge it. I want to see the type of stuff that because I don't know why I feel like like the one thing that's easy for me, I've learned to let go of control in conversation. And most of the time, because it's a control battle. Well, so usually when I let go of control in a conversation, they're gonna say the stupidest shit that validly puts me back into control. Whatever, like I didn't have to fight. I just had to let them talk. Go whatever and everything shifted back to where it was supposed to be. Well, but try letting them talk themselves and put their foot in their mouth or whatever, or whatever. Like, don't even let them bother you or whatever. Ask your audience what you think about them. Hey, let's ask the audience what they think about what you just said. Whatever. That way, all that control how you feel. I'm pretty sure your audience feel that way. That's why they following you. So whoever is your audience, they probably feel similar to however you feel. Like, keep that in mind. So you got somebody trying to control your situation, especially the podcast or whatever, put your crowd on them. Even if it's two people. Nobody wants to be disagreed with the person that they can't debate with.
And
Facts.
and and also we've been doing this. It'll be going on 4 years, right, Henry? 4 years, Moon Tortoise in July.
Don't you ever call me? No, that's okay. Yeah, no. Every time I think about it, it's like more years. So I think it is 4 years. That's
It
crazy.
was 4 years in July. We've been running this, and we've been at every Tuesday and Thursday, and we haven't missed a day. And we don't do seasons. It's every day, every Tuesday and
Diligent.
Thursday going on 4 years at 8 o'clock. And when they can't come on, I'll do it. But it is what it is. And SGF Graham, and you've been with us for what, a year now? Over a year?
It's a little over a year. And what I was gonna say about that, see, this podcast suffered and survived what a lot of podcasts couldn't because they was only in it for financial gain or to say that I got this many followers or whatever. Like they would lose their mind if they looked and saw they only got two people listening today. See, that was the unity. The universe brought this together because it's in unison. Everybody comes at least once a week. Y'all two, you and Moon Tortoise come every damn day or whatever, but we all come at least once a week. No matter if it's gonna be 2 people listening, 1 person listening, or 1,000 people listening. It's because it's meaningful. That's the difference between something meaningful and, hey, I got an idea, let's do this and see where it go. The 2 people would have been quit.
Mm. We can't quit because we are it, aren't we, Moon Tortoise?
No, we're something, all right. We're trying, right?
And we have a podcast I do every day of the week. Monday is Let the Children Speak. So if you know any children from the age of 12 to 17, have them come on. Tuesday is Unseen Twisted Truth, the People's Podcast. Wednesday is Consciously Aware Podcast produced by Unseen Twisted Truth. And that's linked up Wednesdays. Thursday is Unseen Twisted Truth, the People's Podcast. Friday, every other Friday is Twisted Takes. It's a music review show. And then Saturdays is Twisted Radio, the music show. And then we play independent artists' music for 2 hours, like over 40 different songs. SGF Graham is an amazing artist. Moon Tortoise is an amazing artist. I am an amazing artist. Kendall is an amazing artist. We're all artists. And you are an artist? There you go. See? This is family. And then so every day of the week we do something. And this is not just a podcast, this is a movement. And if nobody watches it, it's not my problem, because those that know, and those that will find it. And those that won't, they just don't. And that don't bother me. It's not meant for them anyhow, because we're above that. So it's all universal. And I'm gonna say it, I don't care. I'm not gonna stoop myself down to appease anybody else's insecurities. That's not my problem.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So let's get into, oh no, Kendall, I need to hear what Kendall said. Did you do a positive quote, Kendall? Or positive message?
Kendall!
It's okay to absorb in the present moment, and everything else that you just said, I totally agree. And yeah, let's go.
And Kendall's been with us for over a year too, and I adopted Kendall. Kendall is now my overseas daughter. So that's my daughter.
Don't you mess with my mama. Okay.
Kendall's my crazy sister from another mister.
My name is the same as her mom's name, so it's destined. We're both Kims. Well, I'm a Kimberly, but we're both the same. So, but and then
at least it's not Karen.
I don't even know what that means, but okay. No, I like my name.
Wait, so, is there somebody on the show named Karen? Oh, my bad.
No, my cousin was. Boy, she's such a hot
Karens. The Karens.
Yeah, I get it. So, my positive message is stay authentic no matter who it hurts. Because at the end of the day, like I said, if it hurts somebody, then that's because they have to look inside themselves. Because if it's pure and genuine, nothing you can do would hurt somebody because your intent is not there. I don't have a mean bone in my body. Me loving me should not hurt you. So, Moon Tortoise, what did our dad say about the holidays?
So my dad, I don't know, back in like high school, he wrote a book. It's called The Conformist's Handbook and the Ultimate Human Being. And I don't know if you guys can derive anything, the meaning from it, but I had to do this writing from it, and it's called Dear Santa. It says, Dear Santa, I've been darn good, no fooling. Just ask Mama. I always make my bed and comb my hair. I hardly never fight with my baby sister, and I practice the piano every day. I surely would like a thermonuclear blast for Xmas, and if you can manage, I'd like another rocking horse. All the best, Tommy. P.S. My brother never changes his socks, so don't bring him any toys. That's it. So let me read it. I don't know what
and listen, there's some funny things in there. So every day you're going to hear something from Tom Schul, because Tom Schul is a very amazing individual. So I want to say, weirdo. No, he's not. Don't say that about my dad. So I want to say, no, Moon Tortoise is my SUN also. And it's a maternal relationship we have that's beyond maternal.
Time and space, right?
Yeah. So he couldn't been my dad, but I just call him. I just claim everybody. So at the end of the day, I want to say thank you for joining us on today's episode of the People's Podcast. Remember, your feelings around the holidays are valid. Choose peace, honor memories, and protecting your mental health is a real courage. This is not one way to celebrate. There is not a timeline for grief, joy, or solitude. As a special thanks to Shimmerwood CBD infused seltzers for supporting this episode. Use the promo code ThePeople to get 30% off your next order. And raise a glass to your well-being in whatever way feels right. Take care of yourself, honor your truth, and remember, it's okay to step back. It's okay to say no. And it's okay to create your own way of celebrating. Until next time, this is the People's Podcast with the ears that will listen and where your opinion matters. May everyone's night be full of positive energy and high vibrations filled with peace and love. I'll show you everyone. And V, stay on for a minute. We talk after the show, but stay on for a minute and you'll hear SGF Graham in our outro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get to the bottom of this one. Unspoken truths that I miss one. Tap into the minds of the people. Rather acknowledge before I dismiss one. Atheists, Muslim, Christians, Buddhists, they all got usage. All got perspective. It's a collective. Get to the bottom what the truth is. With our hearts uncovered. Boy, detox from all of the lies you smothered. What them tries could have killed you. But with faith you recover. Yeah. Peel off the makeup. We finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goes regardless. Decalcify my pineal. Breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe. So down me we know. Sometimes we can be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's so hard to reflect on all the juice like torture. It's on you, tell the truth.
Yeah, we about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Listen. Yeah, aim in the fit so you see in the mirror. Play with your focus and watch it get clear. Polish your crown, turn it up if you wear it. You live in the root, release what you're fearing. And watch it all rise, the righteous will hear it. They calling us twisted, I'm not even caring. Because it's unseen, the mind is too barren. They won't even heal it, they pass it to cheering. We over here healing, conversing and listening. Know that the truth isn't always appealing, but end it with healing and find your beginning. Frequency positive, what you receiving. Perception is up to you, what you believing. What you retrieving, mentally speaking. Life that they breathing, no words from a heathen. Don't know it all, but together undefeated. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen, hey. Yeah.
We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Praying for truth cause the world is so fickle. Keeping my mental how clean as a whistle. Attention's a trap, they can lead you astray. Steering this ship through the storm and the haze. Real conversations are lost in the greed. Others get lost in the web that it weaves. Sift through the rhetoric, uncover schemes. Knowledge inherited, this is imperative. I got a lot on my mind and I'm sharing it. Apples to oranges, it ain't no comparisons. I'm the type that'll never break character. I'm the type to make memories and cherish them. Trust intuition and doubt of disparity. Pursuing the echoes of wisdom. Chasing that moment of clarity. Conversation rather one and you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah or Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation rather one and you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah or Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice who the ears that'll listen. Who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen.
It's on, you tell the truth.